Greetings and welcome to SmartWatchTix.com. Thank you for being here. We are celebrating 10 years of reviewing these smartwatches from the get-go back in 2015 to where they have matured to now. We're going to get you up to speed on what you need to know this holiday buying season. What watches are on the market, because a lot of them come and go, you know, and what those best features are that you might be drawn to for yourself or for a gift. We've got them broken down into all different kinds. We got the high-end adventurers watches. We've got the really nifty special feature kind of watches. And more we'll be bringing in that hone in on app features that you don't see across the board. It's really important to go through them all, see what really fits for you. We're going to start our exploration with the top of the line from Kospet. Now, Kospet is a brand that has put out a range of watches, and these are flagship units hardened to a MIL standard 810H. That's SGS certified US MIL standard, meaning they are passing all kinds of ruggedization tests across the board. Not only that, and what sets them apart, a unique feature that we're presenting these as contenders for the watch you might want to buy this season, is the really hardened waterproof design, 10 atmospheres, 10 ATM. That means you can basically dive with these. You can swim whatever breaststroke or crawl you'd like to and not have to worry about them getting wet. They also support adventuring in nature with offline maps. Now, what that means is not only are there GPS modules in these, but you can integrate a map in the memory and you'll be able to follow your route out in nature without a phone, electricity, Wi-Fi connection of any kind. Why? GPS doesn't rely on Wi-Fi. It can be received from the satellites in the sky. The only thing it needs is a map to plot it against, right? So you get the map, you get the GPS, you got long battery life, you got hardened capabilities, you got everything you need. You got two of them or more. You have a walkie-talkie feature in these. That's unique. Haven't seen that before. Press to talk, all the others on the network can listen. Press to talk, the others can pick it up. Now, the range isn't great, but if you're all together, it can definitely keep you connected. They've also won gold design awards. Beautiful things. Now, at the end of this whole information, I'm going to be putting in the little individual quick review clips of each of these watches. So if you like to just stream this thing through, you'll learn more about them in detail. But by way of introduction, the Kospet Tank T4 in round and Tank M4 in rectangular are the way to go if you're looking for the best of the best in adventurers watches that isn't going to cost you an arm and a leg. Ready to move on? Now, I don't know why, but ever since Apple released the smartwatch, China has been smitten over that design, and there are hundreds, maybe even thousands of watches out now that carry the basic physical look, slightly different sizes, slightly different shaped buttons, thinner, thicker, bigger, you name it, but basically look like an Apple Watch or an Apple Watch Ultra, which has the round button and the raised thing on the right-hand side. Kind of distinctive how you see them. What's unique about the DT number 1 Ultra 4, the fourth one in their Ultra Look-alike series that they've been growing, and the DT Watch X, they call it, Watch 11 Pro, both of these are Pro, is a unique feature, brand new, called Live Camera. Now, here's basically how it works. You take the watch itself, this happens to be the Ultra 4, and you go into it and you scroll down to where you find a thing called Live Camera, right here. When you tap that, well, let me show you in the video excerpt from the full review. By the way, links to all of the full reviews of all of these watches are in the show notes, along with the links to buy these things and get the best price and hopefully a coupon discount too. So be sure you check the show notes before you leave. All right, here's what Live Camera can do. Now, here we go. Fun stuff. Live Camera. I'm going to bring the phone in, which I actually have set up with the app going on. I tap this button. It's looking at the floor right now, and now you can see the floor. Here's my stand that I'm using to put the camera on. And if I reverse this, ta-da, now you see Mr. Tix. Whoa. Yeah, I can take a picture. Hi. Oh, wonderful. Yes. And I can reverse it. Now, there's no video on this, but you do have this live view capability, and that is really hot. Coming out on all of the new DT #1 watches that use the Wear Pro app. Now, in the actual DT Watch 11X Pro, they've got the same live camera feature, same operating system. Scroll down, you'll find it in here. By the way, they got nice voice recorders in here, plenty of memory to store music, whatever you'd like, and there's live camera. Here's how it works on this watch. Now, watch this. I can do it two ways. I can do it from the app or from the watch. So I'll activate it from here. And I'm in the phone, and it'll automatically start on my watch. So if I'm going out and I'm doing something, and I'm walking around, and I want to point my camera somewhere and get a picture that I can see on my watch, I can do that now. Now this is fun. This is a little crystal carving. You see that? This is a gift from Mrs. Tix. She is so wonderful. Oh, we're not done yet. DT #1's also released the Sport model with offline maps. Remember the Cospet ones that also have offline maps? That's in this one. With live camera that we're going to show you. And this one also has an integrated flashlight in it at the very top. Now, where is it? I don't know. Let's see. And there it is. But here's what we got to do. We got to turn it on into the watch face, and beautiful, beautiful screens on all of these. They're all AMOLED screened watch. Swipe down, tap the button. You've got an instant flashlight built right into the case. And you can make it like flash if you want to call it a flashlight, or full on, or turn it off. That feature, together with the live camera and hardened, really makes this one another adventurer's watch you may want to consider. Here's how live camera works on the KK Tic Tank T5. There's a little dancing hula girl. And of course, I could take a picture of that if I want to. And I can reverse the camera. If your phone has a camera on the front, you'll be able to reverse it, take selfie pictures, or see it whatever you want from your watch. And yeah, wherever you point it, if you change it, it'll twist itself around so you can get upside down, sideways, see it from all different angles. Really, really sweet. And as long as you're within Bluetooth range with your watch, everything should be just fine. All right, next category. I mentioned at the beginning that sometimes it's better to select the watch from the app. And this is one of those times. If you're looking for a fitness watch that has GPS in it, that will create tracks, well, there's several options out there. You got the top-of-the-line ones from Cospet that you can have maps actually in the watch, and you can do route back information where you can follow it, and you don't need to take your watch, your phone along with you. It's all self-contained in the watch. However, if you don't need that level of sophistication, but you still want to have a good representation of the tracks you've walked on, ridden on, bicycled on, whatever, the best by far is a WeoFly watch. The WeoFly Edge 2, this one here is my go-to watch. I really love it. There's a few others on the market. If they interface with this app, the WeoFly Fit Pro, this is from the Google Play Store. I want to show you this. Now, yeah, I'd love to, but I'm not going to. In all of these different reviews, we go into the apps, and in the apps, you'll see exactly how they handle workouts. So make sure whatever watch you're looking at in the review, you scroll in and find this. Now, I've got a particular one I wanted to look at. It's about a 5-hour-long outdoor cycling watch. When I go in here, first of all, you see the track laid out. This is in New Orleans. Mrs. Tix and I went there and vacationed. I slapped this puppy on, and we just went touring around on public transportation. That's nice. It's pretty. However, watch this. If I go into this play button, and I bring it up like this. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to switch it to this map type. so that we have the full satellite view. Now I'm going to go into the play button. This is what sets this app apart completely. I tip the play button and watch this. We're in downtown New Orleans now. We're going over to the river, cutting across, playing in the French Quarter. Oh my gosh, do they have the drinks. Down here now, over there. Now, look at it, it's going ahead of me. And then I catch up with it. I love this app. We are staying way out here. Oh my gosh. So we're on our way to our hotel. Oh, we double back. I guess we missed it. No, we're just having fun. We're riding the train. You know, you can do that pretty much for free, or the pass once you get in. There you go. There's the whole trajectory. So when evaluating fitness adventurers type watches, consider how the maps are shown. Now, other apps do mapping, but nothing like this. Check out the DT number 1 fitness apps and the cost bet ones. They also have a play button, but the features are not nearly as rich and as slow and detailed as you'll find on the WeoFit watches. WeoFit Edge 2, there's others, Power, Conqueror, all kinds of them. Check out the reviews. Now, the last category we're going to talk about is the good old Android smartwatches. This is the bread and butter of this channel, and unfortunately, we haven't had very many this year. I think about 4 that I can count. I'll have the little thumbnail clips of each of those, the quick reviews. As we finish this thing up, they'll all be added together. Look for the one that I'm showing you right now, because this is the Trailblazer. This is the only one that's using the Android 13 operating system. All the others are lower levels, and you've seen them many years in a row, not many new features. But this one, in particular, has got some great stuff going in it. In addition to being dual core and all of the other things, being Android 13, they've been able to put a little bit more in the biometrics in here, a little bit more in all of your overall measurements. And, of course, with 13, you have different features that you can play with. You've got a pull-out camera on the side of this one. You can look this way. You can twirl it up, and it flips around automatically, and it can show you yourself. You can also switch the camera around to one on the back that's even higher resolution, that looks down to let you know that fullandroidwatch.org has set up a very special new thread talking about this line of A13, Android 13 smartwatches. You can get to it at bit.ly/FAW for Full Android Watch -A13. Check that thread out, run through the whole thing. It'll get you a lot of information on not just this one, but the upcoming, hopefully, additions to the Android smartwatch line using A13 technology. Short of that, we really don't have a lot. If you can get your hands on an old Cosbet Optimus 2 with the 13 megapixel camera module mounted at the top that twirls, that by far is one of the best that's ever been on the market. Cosbet's not selling it anymore, but there are some places, and I'll try to have links in the show notes for you. When they pop up, they come and they go, because there's not many out there. But I'll have that for you in the show notes, along with the links to all the ones that you've seen so far and other guidance for you running through the holiday season, all the ramp up to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and after Christmas and everything. So glad you're here. Hope you subscribed. I hope this video helps you decide between the different types of smartwatches. And we're going to do smart rings too. So see you again soon. Thanks for watching. This is the Tank M4 military grade certified beautiful AMOLED screen smartwatch that has actually won a series of 2025 design awards. It's gorgeous. It does all kinds of things. When you swipe down, you get controls across the board. You can modify and change these to your liking. You've got Bluetooth calling, 32 gigabytes of storage in this that you can put music, offline watch faces for navigation with GPS built into the watch, and you don't have to take your phone with you. All kinds of activities in here. You can set up training plans, workout records. Of course, blood oxygen, stress, and mood are added now along with heart rate. You've got different activities, weather in your area. You've got calendars. You've got a compass built in here, and barometer and altimeter, and an overall navigation feature, again, that can follow offline maps. Ambient temperature measured, a built-in flashlight. Guys, even a walkie-talkie that will connect watch to watch with no phones, no cellular, nothing. Just right in the proximity of your group. You've got settings and more, which includes crazy things like sun and moon to show you where you are, when sunsets and sunrise are happening, moonrise, moonset, so you can time your hikes. Women's health is in here, world clocks, and much, much more. Now, when you swipe to the right, you'll get notifications sent from your phone if you've set that up. And when you swipe up, you get into a whole bunch of different displays here. You got a bunch of dots at the bottom, show you what you're looking at. This is your step count activity of the day. Tap it, you'll go deeper. This is your current heart rate information in a 24-hour chart, high and low. Again, much more detail. You've got blood oxygen in here. You've got last night's sleep time chart. Touch it, expand it, go detail in it. And then overall weather forecast information, highs, lows, UV is all available just by tapping on it. And a built-in stopwatch that'll run in the background. You can do lap times with it, or a variety of different watch faces. Some are animated, some are digital, some are analog. Beautiful. You've got an expert design on this one. Stainless steel, fully ruggedized, rubberized bands, optional leather bands. You got a charging puck, and you can even get a puck that has a built-in battery backup so you can get extra life out of this already long life watch. It's amazing. It is called the Tank M4. Check it out. This is the Tank T4, 10 ATM waterproof, super ruggedized AMOLED screen, always on display, beautiful smartwatch. You got all kinds of controls here, a couple of pages of them, and you can add even more stuff to it if you'd like to. You have notifications sent from your phone if you have any, and when you swipe up, you get into all kinds of information. Your step count information for the day, showing calories, steps by hour, distance traveled, and your overall activity details are in here as well. You also have your heart rate over the last 24 hours. Dive deeper, you get more copious information and your resting heart rate from the previous night. Another swipe over. Now we're looking at blood oxygen, and this is the breakdown by hour if you have it set up for that, your highs, your lows, and you can take an instantaneous measurement as well if you want to. Go again. Now you've got your last night's sleep information all broken out. Dive deeper. There's your total time, a bigger chart, and your breakdown by hours and minutes in each of those different zones of sleep. Want more? There's your weather information. Forecast is here. Dive deeper. You get into all kinds of things, including UV and you name it. And you got a stopwatch. Now, all of these can be changed and mixed up and changed in the order if you'd like to. Real-time running in the background, stopwatch is available as well. Get back to your overall watch face. Swipe to the left. Now you get into your overall workouts where you can set up running, walking, cycling, all kinds of different things. GPS is on this watch, so it'll invoke GPS and create a track for you. You can set up overall training plans by day with specific plans that you can execute. Watch will track all that. You set that up in the app. We show you in the long review how to do that. Your basic workout records are here. Heart rate, blood oxygen, even stress and mood are monitored in here. You hit that button, it'll do all four readings at once in one collective one-tap measurement. You got sleep time, Bluetooth calling is with this one, notifications and weather you've seen, alarms you can set up. There's a simple calendar in here, shows you your date information, music player built into it, simple calculator as well, which you get nice big digits so you can see clearly what your numbers look like. You've got a built-in compass now. You get in here, you calibrate it, boom, and there you are. Now, one really fun thing about this is when it twirls around and north crosses the top, it beeps or vibrates. And so wherever you are moving, you can actually tell when you've crossed over and are looking north. Never seen a watch do that, and it's highly responsive. You see that? Altitude, barometric pressure, separate app shows you that stuff as well. All of that's in this one. Navigation's where we go hog wild. This is where you can download offline maps anywhere in the world. We show you in the long review exactly how that is handled on this watch. Ambient temperature, flashlight, a walkie-talkie if you have more than one of these watches your friends are wearing. No phone needed, no satellite needed. You can talk back and forth with each other. Voice assistant, copious settings in this and more that includes things like timers and stopwatches and world clocks and breathing exercises, even sun and moon, so you can make sure you get back to camp before sunset, right? All of that's in here and more. It's a beautiful watch. It's got a nice rubberized band that it comes with, and there's an optional leather band you can pick up. Uses a charging puck, and you can even get a separate puck that has a battery charge unit in it that can recharge your long life smartwatch on the fly. It is the Tank T4. Check it out. This is the DT Ultra 4 Pro smartwatch with all kinds of amazing capabilities and a very special extra free case that comes along with it. You've got all of the different controls and information in here. In one streaming set of cards, you can get into all of your apps, twirl the knob, or use the controls directly on the screen. You got stopwatches, recorders, compass, everything, including this thing called Live Camera, which switches the app into camera mode and shows you exactly what the camera is pointed at directly on the watch. That is super new and super cool. You got calculators in this one, flashlight, ladies, your cycle information, all kinds of social media is in here, and a ton of games are available in this particular watch. It integrates with the Wear Pro app, and it's really exquisite. In addition, you've got your step count information for the day, your heart rate, including your 24-hour heart rate, an integrated music player that'll play music on the watch or streaming from your phone, and you can pair it to earbuds if you want to. You've got your sleep stages and information from last night's sleep and all kinds of other goodies. Now, the case that you're looking at is something unique because it's way bigger than the typical Ultra, which is this size of a watch module. So with this enhanced edition, you've got an exclusive look to what is otherwise an Apple size and shape Ultra watch. However, this is available with the separate standard bands and is an incredible watch in and of itself. Again, it is the DT Ultra 4 Pro. Check it out. This is the DT Watch 11 Pro, and it's always on AMOLED screen display. I can set it up to twist your wrist and light up, or I can double tap it. Any which way, you can get into some beautiful watch faces. Very colorful cartoon style faces. Runs the gamut all the way up through compass-oriented faces. Exotic, colorful, animated. You name it. Full of stock watch faces as well as downloadable faces from a watch store. When you swipe down, you get notices sent from your phone. If you swipe up, you're getting all kinds of information, date and time, weather information in terms of wind speed and temperature, humidity, your step count, your overall temperature, max and minimum. You've got your last night's sleep information available to you, and lots of breakdown on that. World time, the compass is there, memories, which is where you've got all your different pictures in your gallery. They give you a few samples to take a look at, and more. Tap all apps, and you're into your entire app drawer. Bluetooth calling, of course it's supported. Nice speaker in here, good and loud. You've got a separate app store to download things when you got it connected to the network, like Google Maps and other stuff that's really fun. Mindfulness, fitness, workouts, physical training is in here. Your overall settings, it's a waterproof watch, so the drain will make a sound and allow you to shake the water out of the watch. You hear that? And it's vibrating like crazy as well. You got timers and stopwatch in here, calendars, a voice recorder. Yeah, you got memory in here to hold photos, videos, your voice recordings, files, whatever you'd like. And the charger will allow you, with its 4 pins, to connect it directly to your computer, use it as a 4 gigabyte thumb drive. Amazing! And the price is really great on this. You've got heart rate and blood oxygen and live camera. Really sweet new feature. When you tap that, it activates the camera on your phone through the app, and you see the picture on the watch. You got to watch the full review. It's really worth seeing. You got calculators in this one, a full-on compass. Video players, a flashlight that gives you a nice bright screen, or flashing white or in red if you'd like. You've got many different options in here, if I can get out of it. NFC for your business card transfers and your social media. You've got Siri or Google Voice in here, all your social media things. On and on and on, and a nice portfolio of games, and things like airgun, because it is sensitive to your movement. You have all that control in this tiny little watch. Looks like an Apple Watch overall in its case size and design, but it's way more in all of the things that it can do. Once again, it is the DT Watch 11 Pro. Check it out. This is the Tank T5 Sports Smartwatch in AMOLED Always On mode. Double tap, bring up the full screen, cover it to turn it off if you'd like to. Hello. That's better. It's got all kinds of features in it. Really, all of your different controls are here, and you can rearrange these any way you'd like. It's got a built-in actual flashlight as part of the watch. Really nice, broad beam, illuminated well. You've got MIL standard specs on this one, full waterproof. You've got 4 gigabytes of memory in this one that you can play music on right out of the watch if you want to. You also have downloadable maps globally, GPS built into it, so you can go out in the field, do whatever you want, and not have any problems connecting and getting a track, doing route back. All kinds of things. You've got compass built in on this one, heart rate, sleep monitoring, blood oxygen, all the standard stuff. A compass is in this one, really nice, really accurate. You've also got a special type of remote video link to your phone, which I'm going to show you as we get through all of these. Ladies, you got your period tracking in there and live camera. When I tap that on the phone right now, I have it opened looking at a hula dancer, and it's actually showing you the picture. So as you move the phone around, you can, of course, change what it's looking at. You can look above it, below it, whatever you'd like to do. Yeah, all of that capability is built into this one when you're within Bluetooth range. It's got world time, all kinds of other settings, all of your standard stuff, step count information, last night's sleep time. It's all here. Very sophisticated watch, does more things than most of them do. You've got a couple of bands that come with it, and they're really tough to get off. There's this orange one, a black one, and for early adopters, there's a steel band that comes with it as well. A whole variety of different watch faces. I mean, truly, animated ones. You've got digital ones, analog ones, downloadable ones from a store if you want to. It is called the Tank T5. Check it out. This is affectionately called the A13 Android 13 smartwatch with no twist your wrist. There it goes. It's sensitive with an animated watch face. Come back here. Let's give it a little bit of a touch to keep it going. Come down. You've got all kinds of different controls, Bluetooth, cellular connection. Yep, it has a SIM card slot on the side. Wi-Fi connection, full Android. You've got brightness and settings and music and flashlight and things built into this one. When you go off to the right, you'll get weather in your area. You get a breath training option. A music player is in here. You also have blood oxygen reports, heart rate measurements, and your overall step count for the day. You can also get to that by going this way. It just loops all the way around in a circle. And when you swipe up, you've got notifications sent from your phone if you have any. Tap the crown, and you are in your overall app drawer, which includes, of course, your phone information, fitness stuff with records, your biometric stuff. Camera in here? Yeah, wait till you see that. Themes and stopwatch and timers, calculators. You also have the Google Play Store with all of the Google apps available to you. Maps is already installed, an assistant. You got a file manager for moving files back and forth, and of course you can transfer all that stuff by Wi-Fi through, you name it, the Google Drive or whatever you'd like to do. Lots of different apps in here. To launch the camera, you simply pull it out like that, give it a moment, and there it is. Now, it's interesting because it's pointed forward and it's seeing the knob right there. Oh, I know, that's a shame. You can aim it down. Now, if you have it off your wrist, of course, you can see whatever's below you, and you can come up and it'll flip over automatically, and you can see yourself, take a video, take a picture, whatever you'd like. Also, you see that here? That will let you switch to a camera on the back. I'll show you that when I take it off my wrist, which is pointed straight down. So there's two cameras built into this one, and this one pops in and out directly like that. So those are all of the different apps, full Android 13, lots of different watch faces. You can access them by turning the crown, and each of these have different always-on display. I hadn't seen that one. I like that. Always-on display faces as well, if you have that turned on, that feature turned on. It's a dual core type of a watch. You can change it from full Android to a more relaxed version to save your battery and have less capabilities. Nice rubberized band, comes with two bands actually, and fairly lightweight comparatively, 1900 milliamp hour battery on this one, and here it goes into its always on mode on that particular watch face. Again, it is affectionately called the A13. You'll see it by different names. Check our show notes for the exact links to different versions of this. And it's a full Android 13 smartwatch. This is the APP LLP2 Pro. Beautiful Android smartwatch phone, dual cameras, side, front, all kinds of different controls in here. It's running Android 8.1, and it works just like your regular phone with a SIM card on the side if you want to put one in it, or you can set it up with Wi-Fi and use Google Meet or something like that. When you swipe over here, you get your step count for the day, calories burned, distance traveled. Here's a real moving heart rate chart showing you your low, your high, and instantly after you land on it, it'll give you your current heart rate. Got the same thing for blood oxygen as well, and it's using the red diode technology back in behind it. You've also got a music player that'll stream music, and it's got 64 gigabytes of storage in here with 8 gigabytes of internal memory that allows you to load up all kinds of videos, music, whatever you'd like. Lots of different features in here. You got face unlock with the camera right there, so you can use it just like on your phone. Browser, you could load in Chrome or Firefox or whatever browser you want because you got the Google Play Store in here too. Your contacts and albums, it's got the phone calling, stopwatch, Google Maps, really robust in here. And various levels of power savings are in this one as well. You've got a flashlight which just lights up the whole screen. It's an AMOLED screen. You can see how dark the dark black is in this one. High quality, high contrast. One-click drainage in this one even. I'm not sure about waterproof, but that's usually what you do on a swimming watch. You got style settings, a nice robust dial marker with all kinds of different watch faces on it. Again, Play Store that lets you download any of the apps that you find that you use on your phone. And of course, classics like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok are already pre-installed. It comes with an interesting band on it. That's a dual clip all the way around, integrated into it. And I want you to take a moment to really look at the build quality on this. That's the 8 megapixel forward-facing camera. You just aim your arm and shoot the picture. You've got over here the little forward-facing camera integrated right into the body of the watch as well. It's a very, very nice Very high-end, very sophisticated Android smartwatch. Lots of power and lots of capabilities. It's the APP LLP2 Pro. Check it out. This is the X11 full Android smartwatch. It's a beauty. It's really nicely designed case. It has two cameras that are exactly where they should be, a forward-facing one and one that looks straight out over your arm. You've got a couple of buttons on the side. When you swipe down, all your different controls are here. System settings, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, cellular, you name it, it's all in here. When you swipe to the right, nothing happens, but when you go to the left, you pull open a panel that shows you your step count, calories burned, and distance traveled for the day. Another one will bring you into heart rate, and it gives you readings throughout the day as you take them discreetly. As soon as you land here, it begins measuring in the back. One more, and you'll get your blood oxygen levels. Again, it'll start measuring right away using the red diode technology. And that's all you have here. Back at the watch face now, when you swipe up, you get messages sent from your phone if you have any. Now, when you press the button on the side, this is where you could change the dials if you want to, switch your overall styles of display for your apps. You can get into WeChat if you support that and want to work with it. This is your phone dialing area. That brings up the dial pad so you can make phone calls, your contacts. The camera now, when you tap into that one, you get an immediate picture out in front of you. You see that? I'm over here. And you can do a video by tapping that button or just simply touch the screen to take a picture. You swipe this way and you can get into your photo albums. You swipe again and you can flip the camera over. There I am. And you can take a front-facing picture if you want to. Or video. Yep, it's all there. That's in the camera app. Album shows you what you've done. You got step counting again, messaging. The overall setup is similar to the settings, but this is where you have control over your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You can personalize this with different themes and wallpapers and such. You've got the screen display brightness, screen time, and display size that you can change on it. And overall sounds, languages, restore, settings, your IMEI number, and even more settings where you're back down into wireless networking, date and time, and so forth. A lot of really detailed information you can do there. You've got a basic calculator that comes with this watch and a calendar, which is not the Google Calendar per se, just a simple one that's here. But of course, you can download any Android apps from the Google Play Store. They support something called video chat, and when you've got it set up, supposedly you can make a video call. That may be restricted to China. I'm not sure on that one. An applications market, which you can turn that on in Chinese. Probably want to avoid working on that one. Basic tools like a voice recorder and alarm clocks, stopwatch in here, all part of it. Then you got your heart rate, video playback, QR codes, more applications. When you tap into here, you get the Google Play Store, Chrome, Maps, and any of the other ones that you've installed, third-party ones that you want to put in either side-loading or through the Google Play Store. Your file manager's there and overall themes. And then again, we can get into individual ones that you install yourselves. These that you're about to see do not come with it, but they're ones that I've put in to test things out and to play with. And so far, they're all working great. This is the X11. It's, like I say, a full Android smartwatch. It comes with a few different watch faces. We can go over to a digital one, for example. And it is available right now. You've got ability to add a few more different faces here and different themes. But all in all, it's a 1.85-inch diameter, really nice device. Comes with 2 gig, 32 gig, or 4 gig, 64 gig configuration. And again, the cameras are right where they should be on this full Android 8.1 smartwatch. The X11, check it out. This is the VG52 Pro Android standalone smartwatch phone with a whole new user interface and lots of creative, incredible controls. Of course, you got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and cellular connectivity. Works well in the USA with a T-Mobile SIM in it. Got it right now. Got definitely good connectivity. We've got some special new controls that you'll learn about in full later on, like this one that can change the full screen to a square to a somewhere in between, stretch, squeeze, and all kinds of things, including audio drainage. Yep, it's a waterproof watch with a speaker here and a microphone there. Just like Apple invented, you can drip the water out of it if you've been swimming with it. We've got more. Come over here. You got your step count, calories burned, distance traveled for the day. Here's a heart rate reading app that immediately starts getting your heart rate. You can set it for 24-hour readings if you want to and get your high and your low. You also have blood oxygen. It uses a combination of red and green diodes for that, and it'll take instantaneous readings. You can turn any of those on and off if you'd like to, including the music player, which happens to be to the left of your main dial and plays really decent sound. Hear that? Nice. Now, when you tap this upper button, you get all of your different apps displayed any which way you'd like. We'll walk through them in a line. You got your phone connectivity, phone calls, recent contacts, even the ability to listen to your voicemails is built into this one. Settings with some incredible stuff that you can do. Browsers and calculators and calendars and contacts. Yep. The albums is where you can play the videos that you shoot with the camera on the side. We'll do some of those in the full review. You've got messaging, of course, your text messages and music player, a real-time running in the background type of stopwatch. You got a countdown timer or a count up stopwatch, which we did in the full review that you'll see next. You also have Google Maps in here, a super power saving system on here, the one-click cleanup to drain the water out again. You can set various clock in different countries if you want to, and of course you can set your alarms in here too. Video player, flashlight, and really nice and bright, a sound recorder. This is your sporting activity parameters, your height, weight, and age, and all of that stuff goes in there. Again, the things you've seen before. A nice integrated user's guide. The dial market, which will show you some dials in a second that you can get to. The camera on the side, lights up, gives you video recording capability as well as still pictures that you can take with it. Play Store from Google's in here, works really well. YouTube, Facebook, all these are pre-installed. Now, when you're ready to close down, you can turn it off and on here, or press and hold and bring up your shutdown and your reboot. As far as watch faces, this is one of them, downloaded from the store. Here's another one, goes right into the overall store where you can see whatever watch faces you'd like. When you leave that, it loads it up and it'll take you right into that particular face. Download it. It takes just a second. Apply it. And now you've got that particular watch face added to the rest of them that you have installed. Come back here again to this one, and I can go over to it like that. In terms of stock faces now, that's another one I downloaded. Here's one that you have integrated access with hot buttons that you can get to your library for music playing and such. I know this is a quick overview, so we'll show you all of the fun watch faces in the full review. It's a very nice, easy to operate, and well-established Android 8.1 watch, nice and thin now, SIM card, microphone, speaker, well-built, waterproof. What more do you want? It's the VG52 Pro. Check it out. Oh yeah, you can also cycle through all of the watch faces simply by twirling the knob. Nice, huh? Yep. Quite the watch. Gotta love it. Yeah. This is the Thor SQ for Square. It's an Android standalone smartwatch phone running Android 8.1. All the typical controls you find on a regular phone, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular connectivity, using T-Mobile SIM or AT&T GSM network. It goes right in here. You get your phone calling, messaging, everything. You've got all these different apps that come with it too. Your phone calling information, complete Android settings for the watch, regular browser, a sound recorder. You got 2 gigabytes of RAM, by the way, and 16 gigabytes of storage for all that stuff. Calendar, calculators, contacts, you name it. Music player, and of course you can install music or videos, whatever you'd like. Stopwatch that runs in the background, mind you. And not only that, you saw when you pull it down from the top, you've got the ability to do lap timing and whatever you want if you have it running. All of your information will stream right down here and give you direct access to everything. Google Maps, yep, it's supported. Google Files, of course. You got heart rate, you got blood oxygen on this one. You can set alarms, you name it. Really bright flashlight on this one. There's over 1,000 lums, 1,000 nits of illumination. There you go, for the screen. So really bright, full AMOLED screen display on this. Calculators, video players, your dial market if you want to add different watch faces to this one. It doesn't do the custom watch faces of standard Android watches that we've seen, but it does have its own dial market and a complete portfolio of really good dials as well. You got your step count. The camera's right here. Hello, everybody. Yep, it's me. Ha! And you can record video or take pictures. Google Play Store for downloading apps. It just goes on and on and on. It's a really, really nice Android standalone watch, like I mentioned, ruggedized, built really, really well. Very unique overall design. Multiple different watch faces come stock in this one. There's just a bunch of them. Beautiful ones. And, of course, you can download from their Play Store or their Face Store different watch faces as well. It's called the Thor SQ. Yep, check it out. This is the DT Ultra 2 smartwatch with fun ways of being able to turn it on, maneuver all around it. It's an Android smartwatch with Bluetooth calling, speaker, microphone, all kinds of services in it. You've got different ways of displaying the data that include date and weather and heart rate and step count and sleep time and many, many, many more. Or you can tap over here and get all of your apps all at once. And if you install some third-party apps like I have, including a special one called Organized Drawer, you can map that one, or any of them if you want to, into the side button. Press the button, and here's all the apps in alphabetical order. I even have display brightness installed. You see that little slider right there? That gives me the option to contour the brightness any level I want to right from the screen. But I digress. As an Android watch, this does all things Android, and it also does fitness and biometrics. You got heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure in here. You got body temperature and even blood sugar, although check the values and numbers on all of these. Make sure they're accurate for you. Breath training, weather in your area. Yep, you got a compass built into this one, voice recorder. You've got a music player, and it comes shipped with a bunch of music installed and access to a resource on a server that you can listen to all kinds of different music. It supports supposedly ChatGPT, and if you don't like that, you can have it do Google or Alexa or whatever you'd like, as long as you have that set up on your phone. It tethers to your phone, and it does Bluetooth calling. Big difference. Most of the time you insert a SIM here or here or here or somewhere, and it's SIM calling. You got to have a separate number, a separate data plan, a separate everything. Not here. This works as a true Bluetooth calling watch. It will pair directly with your phone and make and receive phone calls. You just simply speak into it. All in all, it's a really beautiful watch. Comes with 2 different bands. This is one style that just hooks and opens and slides off like this. And the other pair in a gray look like this, that you just loop it through when you connect it. It's a lot of different watch faces. It fully supports the clock skin style of developer-created watch faces, and it has its own watch face server system built into it as well. These are available directly from DT number 1 and multiple different sources, and it's a nice, lightweight Ultra 2 design. Again, it's called the DT Ultra 2. Check it out. This is the S9. It's a standalone smartwatch phone. It's an Android 8.1 device. All kinds of controls, just like you have on your phone. You have a wipe-in panel that gives you your most recently used apps, date and time. Messages that come through the watch show up here. When you go this way, you get into all kinds of apps. Phone calling, messaging. They're all handled by a SIM card with a separate phone number on there. Camera? You bet. Check it out. You pull this puppy out here. You think it's a knob. No, it's not. It's actually an 8-megapixel camera. And with this one, you can take videos, pictures, the whole 9 yards. Not only does it look up, it looks forward, and off your arm, it'll look down. You can turn it another 45 degrees, 90 degrees actually, and look straight down as well, and pop it back in, and it disappears out of sight. Never knew it was there. You got a gallery to look at all the pictures you shoot with your camera, browser, contacts, call history, all related to the SIM. The clock is just like on your Android phone, where you have all the different things from stopwatches on. You've got a sound recorder built into this one, pedometer for your step count, a face unlocked as well. More things, wallpapers like this one, themes, the Google Play Store so that you can download any Android app, Google Assistant, all things Google, calculator, YouTube. It really is a full Android watch. You also have heart rate, blood oxygen, and blood pressure readings in this one. Overall settings with lots of different things. Again, just like on an Android phone. Software versions, you can do software upgrades to it. Power off, you name it. A built-in compass. And then you can download your own apps, like Google Drive I added, so I could transfer over all these different Android apps. None of these came in the watch. I've installed each of them, and they all are really fun to play with. So whatever you'd like to do on an Android watch, you can do it. Even set up a display brightness, which is a fun little app that lets you automatically brighten and dim the screen right here on the side. Not part of the stock watch, but I have a link that you can go over and download that and install it if you want to. Organized drawer shows everything in alphabetical order, and that's a third-party app you can put in your phone or your watch. It's really a sweet thing. It only has the one button on the side. That knob, it's not a knob, it's a camera. Comes with Apple-like bands. It's basically the original Apple smartwatch casing design. Pretty thin comparatively. Large battery and very good battery life as far as Android watches go, which isn't really spectacular. You can change to a few different watch faces, not custom watch faces like you're used to installing. At least I haven't found out how to do that. But you can put in the stock faces that they give you. Once again, it is the S9 Android smartwatch with pull-out, rotatable, built-in 8-megapixel camera. Check it out. This is the S9 Ultra. It's a really nice Android, full Android smartwatch, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and even cellular connectivity. I have a T-Mobile SIM in here, works for calls and for data. But the real fun thing is the knob here on the side. You pull it, you twist it, and there you go. I've got a little camera looking at me for selfies, or I can turn it and I can look ahead, or even turn it and look down if you have it on the ground somehow, and have a complete 180-degree camera built into it. Pop it in, you're right back into the watch itself. Once again, with all of the controls here, airplane, low energy savings, your brightness and your sound controls are there. Previous used apps, they're as simple as coming right in here. You can switch to any of them you want to. When you slide up, you get notifications from the watch itself, not sent from your phone because there's no tethering app for this one. You don't Bluetooth it to your phone at all. Pull out the side tab. You can go into the Google Play Store or phone calling. Sure enough, SIM calling on this one. All your contacts can be moved in, whatever you'd like. One more swipe, you've got all of your different apps, phone messaging, the camera you saw. You can have a browser, contacts, you got a sound recorder in here, file explorers, wallpapers, and themes, full access to the Google Play Store, a calculator, you can download YouTube, you got a flashlight, breathing capabilities in here, and blood oxygen, heart rate, blood pressure, they're all in here. You've got a complete compass, brings up a full compass that gives you your position. You can flip it up and go into another mode, which gives you angle deviation from your current heading. Very, very nice implementation of compass on this particular device. You can add in your own different things like your Google One, your Google Files, Maps. You can put in Google Drive. You can add in fun little playful. Any Android app you can think of, it'll run on this one. Comes with its own Apple style of band that slides in a similar kind of way. It's really well designed. Nice long life battery, full complement of speaker, microphone, music player, and of course that awesome built-in camera. It's the S9 Ultra, lots of different watch faces too. You just pick them, there they are. Check it out.